All right, so it is 10/12/2020, about 2 p.m. I'm at Starbucks in Nassau County. And I just was reminded, it's the crazy way Goddess Nix does in New York State, right? A car pulls up next to me. He has windows down and he was on the phone, but I wasn't paying attention. I heard it was loud because I had my windows up because it's raining. So, and I wasn't looking at eavesdropping, and I don't know the gentleman. So, I just finished what I was doing, which was like the dirt on my boots, the boys in the hood, whatever I wrote, and I put up there. Then all of a sudden another gentleman came up, and he switched cars, which was fine because he's next to my car. I do not have a listening device. I don't use like invasive procedures against humans. I don't. I mean, if you're in Requiem and you're trying to help me, it comes up on inside equipment that you've, done whatever it needs to be done, and then I don't have to worry. Right now, I guess I'm doing tombstone work to protect those that are helpful. So that was to my right, the two gentlemen. I took the sign as him getting in the back car as that he was here to help me speak with whomever privately, which I gave them. I don't keep recorders. I'm not with whatever. But to my left, go figure, was a venereal disease, herpes. I don't know. Could have been Chinese, Korean, Jap crap. Japanese. I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter. Cause they're fucking everywhere. Is Moscow aware that everywhere Goddess Nix goes, there is some kind of fucking oozing herpes sore? Seriously. It is really fucking obnoxious. So now the obnoxious one had a cell phone as my friends to my right in whatever they were driving, but in the correct protected position, since I'm sitting right here in my service vehicle, covering them for privacy and whatever they needed to discuss. To my left has some kind of cell phone. He's making some kind of call. I don't know why, and just sitting there like creepy Asian guy. So I don't know what that was about, but if I'm here, I don't need creepy Asian doing anything. I cover every house. I am the top of Mi Familia and La Familia. I am the epsilon. I am the sphy it's phi and sphy. I'm the two in one human. I am as lambda and lamb as they get. There is no crossover. I do not need, in order to give them protection in whatever it is that they're discussing and witness, I do not need an actual spy and an enemy of my state of well-being on premises as well. In fact, the fucking Asian venereal disease herpes oozing pus sore causes a huge conflict of interest because now I've got all sorts of consortium of fucking problems. So it's really obnoxious that everywhere I fucking go, I can't get away from them, which is why I know they flooded the shores of New York. They told me that on extra special, like 1980s dollhouse equipment, which is not public at all because it was not a public phone number. There was no number associated with my dollhouse work. So there is no Asian that should know anything or be privy to anything. They have Chinese proverb, but that is by Confucius for confuting the entire fucking planet. That is their freeloader, so they get away with as much fucking shit as possible and break the whole fucking world. While I'm here, running up the national debt clock that nobody wants to pay, because you're ignoring me. I have to hold extra special trial to protect the unbeknownst people from them, which is why the debt clock keeps going up as time goes on. I'm still here, not doing what I need to do. It's a double calculus equation. And then you're like, but we're not, and now you refuse to pay the national debt clock. Great. So my person has been here since birth. My mother and grandmother both grew up like black children in the hood, entitled the movie Boys in the Hood, where they're cursing like street slang, and they're poorly clothed, and they're just over having peanut butter and jelly in the dirt for lunch every fucking day. That's how I grew up also, by the way. I mean, for a little while, Lloyd Harbor was just like or Cold Spring Harbor was just like a slight, like, hair cleaner without the dirty slang, but just as, like, it's a bed and a box room. And there was some grass and some trees, so thank you for that upgrade. But there was nobody special. They were all painted, static, human, with nothing in them. And then it was isolation and quarantine is really what Cold Spring Harbor and Lloyd Harbor was. It was just nicer than the city ghetto while you were bussing in every foreign shitbag. So this way they could listen to one another and block any chance of helping me. With all this fucking foreign spy and talk and whatnot, nobody could speak. I mean, it is fucking Chinese communists over here. Take their fucking asses, they're fugitives of that state, here now, claiming to be like refugees and special tribal. No. Niet spasiba. Wrong. I don't want them here. I told you that on extra special equipment, which they did not have access to. So I don't understand why they made a run for the fucking border. Do you get this? I don't care what level of human you are. I have so many of you not participating correctly and then persecuting the few that know something, know who to call, know how to call, and could actually fucking help me. So now national debt clock for my trial time being here is being run up because I'm not able to do anything that I'm supposed to do, and it's a punishment to humans. And then my actual physical being has been withheld from any kind of love, affection, and any circle of beings that I should be around, meaning Nikki and myself, and then having our extra special children, which would keep the national debt clock down and would also help clean up the dangerous habit of whatever else is going on the list of charges against humans. So now I'm just curious, all area useless fucking human. How does my physical being ever get money when she's just born to a poor family? All these shitbag foreigners are here, meaning the Koreans, Japanese, and every fugitive from the outer states, coming flooding, saying that they're going to be helpful. You're not helpful. We told you to stay away. But now here they are. So now, how do I get on Homeland the people that I need that are from outer state, that know things that could help me, make some phone calls, but they're now afraid of the stupid fucking Jap crap that's here? How does this ever get better for me, human? I'm just curious, because I really, like, at this point, I need gladiator service out in full fucking force. I really don't give a fuck how many of you that fucking go. You don't fucking belong in New York, that's for shit sure. I'll keep those of you that talk, that are helpful, in calling and getting me and Nikki in bed together. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. I don't need your opinions. I don't need you talking about me. Unless, and guess what? If you talk into the thin air, you're human, I'm not, and we know. So, this, like, hiding, saying you're doing something, and we say, no, you're not, and you're like, how do you know? 'Cause she's God. And we know who's helping and who's not. And we remove, without question, by permit, by the way, that she gives us, the players that could have been helpful but are not, and are actually causing a negative reaction for everybody by just sitting still and not doing anything. So now how much longer is this debt clock going to be running up, humans? I'm just curious. Because, like, I have enough money, like, maybe I have some points left on my Starbucks card. I have a small fraction of whatever Trump gave out as a stimulus check. I think he gave $1,200 to everyone in New York. Great. I cashed that, and that's what I'm living off of at the moment. My hair's not done. My makeup's not on. My nails are not done. Things I can't afford to do, nor have I ever been able to do. You've kept all of the jobs for me away, saying that I'm not allowed to work. I'm not allowed to, well, then how do I care for myself? Because you also say that you're not giving me money in stipend because you're afraid that I'll use it in order to pay people to start, like, I'll hire killers now from my gladiator list in order to purposely target people. If I want you targeted, I'll just do it anyway, stupid. I really couldn't give two shits less about your insignificance. And guess what? If you are that dangerous, they're coming. That's it. I don't need money to go pay people off to snipe out people I've never met. I don't give a shit. What I need is to get to Nikki, and in the in time and the interim, I need some form of compensation to take care of myself. And now that I have Alexander with me, and Benjamin, and Daniel, and now Anthony, how the fuck do I take care of them? All other stupid fucking human. It's been 42 years and you haven't contributed at all, nor have you even given a shit. How did we fix this, humans? I'm just curious. Requiem's here. Capture and the rapture. Yeah. It is going to be on you like a fucking hovering person with diarrhea that it just keeps coming. You can't get up and, like, go answer the phone because it's all on you now.